The book is actually the outcome of a conference that we organized in the summer of 2017. It was a scholarly conference where we got a lot of international scholars who all work either in Asyut or on Asyut material in other parts of the world, Asyut objects in other museums. Our partners in the project are, of course, or is the Ministry of Antiquities. So we work with colleagues from the ministry, of course, but we also feel it's important to engage the communities in Asyut and also in the smaller villages around Asyut where we work. For example, we mainly work in Shutup, which is a village 5 kilometers south of Asyut, and that's why we dedicated one of the chapters to Shutup. And we feel it's important to include them because they are the ones who are living there and who are living on top of archaeology or next to archaeology. And if we want to preserve heritage, they have to be working partners. They have to be made aware of the value of the heritage, because if they don't know about the value, then they won't do anything to help preserve it. I was very surprised how keen they are to work with us, and especially the workshops we do, we target a smaller number of participants in order to do focused workshops, and especially the participants of the workshops are like, I feel there is a transformation completely in the way they view their heritage, and they're very, very keen to know more. They constantly ask us to know more. And I mean, we mainly do archaeological work. We also do a lot of architectural work, so we document the traditional architecture. And they're constantly asking us for more and more information, faster than we can actually study the material that we're finding. So they're very keen. We work with different age groups. We did a series of workshops, age, I would say 15, 16. For example, this was one workshop where we had 8 girls and 8 boys, and they were given tools to go into the village to interview the older people in the village about what they know about the history of the village, the intangible heritage, which stories are circulating in the village. And these stories had many different versions, and I mean, we're not so concerned whether they are true or not. We just want to show that that heritage is very diverse. And then they had to kind of collect them and turn them into a performance. So this was something that we did with, 16-year-olds roughly, because we needed a little bit of maturity in order to do that. But we also work with children, and then it's more in a playful way with drawing and art, kind of art workshops. We did a mural in the station of Shutup where they made stencils based on the patterns in the vernacular architecture, and we stenciled that on the station wall. So all kinds of age groups, really.